How's it going, boys and girls? Welcome back to the first vlog since the fateful day of the playoff final. We are going back to the Valley today. It's been a very long while actually since I did a vlog at the Valley. Probably the first or second home game of last season was the last time we vlogged at the Valley. But today it's time to celebrate a very, very special individual in the hearts of all Charlton fans. Of course, his name is Chris Solly. Chris Solly came through the Charlton Academy and broke into the first team in our 08-09 season, where he gradually became a regular feature in the side at right back up until the 2011-12 season, where Charlton won the League One title with a record points tally. Solly continued to impress in the Championship and was repeatedly linked with a Premier League move, with West Ham being the main culprits. Solly decided to stay in South East London and has been a regular feature at right back now for the best part of 10 years. He has made just under 300 first team appearances for the Addicks in that time and is still only 28 years old. He's been through all of Charlton's ups and downs in recent times. Today was a chance to celebrate his tremendous service to the football club with a testimonial against Aston Villa at the Valley. And there he is, the man at the moment, Chris Solly. We have made it into the Valley, albeit in usual fashion, a little bit late. Now, Risha, I reckon these lot have probably missed you a little bit, so say hello. Yeah, Risha is along with me today. We haven't been to a game together to the Valley for, again, probably over a season.
How long have you been doing the big screen for?
Since the beginning of last season, really.
Well, not the very beginning.
I don't think we saw a league game at the Valley last year at the beginning.
No, it wasn't the very beginning.
It was like 3 home games in.
Yeah, so we did.
No, I don't think we did. I think we went to a Checker Trade trophy game.
Which one?
Swansea under 21, something like that, and we lost 1-0, I believe. And I actually vlogged it and actually didn't put the vlog up. Anyway, interesting to see Ezri Konsa back, who is playing right now for Aston Villa. Good to see him back. You know, somebody who came through the Charlton Academy and is now going to be playing Premier League football, and it seems is in the first team plans as well. They've also got some big players here. El Mohammadi, actually there's bigger players than El Mohammadi, but he's a decent player. Tyrone Mings is playing, Jack Grealish is playing, McGinn, great player. Jed Steer playing against us back at the Valley today. And of course, the man it's all about today, Chris Solly, starting at right back. It looks like the lineup is something around about what we would line up with against Blackburn, first game of the season. Williams is playing Pratley. They've actually just linked up really well. Williams tries to put Lyle Taylor through, and yeah, defended well by Villa. But we're going to film some of the game now. Hopefully we'll catch a goal from Charlton, maybe even more, maybe a goal from the man himself, Chris Solly, who knows. Let's see how the game goes. And I'm actually going to try and analyse how we play, you know, the formation and that kind of stuff, because I'm interested to know what we're going to do against Blackburn, because there's only 1 week to go now until the season begins. So we are 29 minutes into the game, a little water break for the players here. Okay, so I've analysed the formation. I think it's quite easy to work out, just judging by the actual players we've got out on the pitch. But we are playing a 5 at the back / 3 at the back formation. So we've got Oshilaja in the middle, Naby on the left of the back 3, and Lockyer in Patrick Bauer's old position on the right of the back 3. I'm just trying to gauge whether we're doing that, A, because we want to play like that this season with that formation, or B, because we don't have enough midfielders to play how we want to play, or how we played last season in the sort of narrow diamond. So yeah, I wonder what the answer to that question is. Anyway, the score is 0-0. Jack Grealish has been very dangerous, but Johnny Williams is looking dangerous for us and looks to be looking to release Taylor and Anike quite well. So that will be a nice little, I think, relationship between those guys for our championship season. So it's a slow-paced game at the moment, but we will see. I have to say as well, Aston Villa fans have come out in great numbers. Charlton fans also decent numbers, but I can't actually get a full view of the West Stand from where I am. But it looks pretty cool where we are, the West lower, and the North lower is sort of like maybe 2/3 full. So hopefully it's decent enough for Chris Solly. I would have liked to have seen a few more, but yeah, what can you do? Here comes Jack Grealish, by the way. who looks a real player. We all know he's a good player, don't we? Oh, that's great from our very own Jake Frost-Kaski. Anyway, foul to Charlton, and 0-0 the score. El Ghazi puts the visitors 1-0 up. Aston Villa take the lead. It was a decently worked goal. Chris Solly, actually, the player who just couldn't quite get there to prevent the goal from going in, couldn't quite make the tackle. Sorry, I'm just half watching the game at the same time. But let's not get carried away. This is Premier League opponent, and we're actually playing really well. Like Deji Oshalaja looks great. First time I've really seen him properly. And Nike and Williams, I've said already, look really good. And yeah, I think we'll be okay with a few more signings, but let's see how the rest of this game goes. So 2-0 to Aston Villa. That time I think it was Andre Green who put the ball in the back of the net. They had two men over on the left-hand side. I think it was us getting caught out with the formation that we're playing realistically. Not massively organised and picking up the three men. And then, yeah, put in the back of the net by Andre Green. It was Jack Grealish again who laid him off, I believe. And Aston Villa looking decent. I mean, again, I've said this already, but it's a Premier League team we're playing today, and we are playing all right. Like, it's not like we're not showing signs of playing well. Third time I've said it now, but Anike looks brilliant. Like, he's holding players off. He's winning free kicks. He's, you know, running past people. He's looking quick. He's looking sharp. He's looking strong, and just, yeah, he just looks like a brilliant player. I want us to get a goal, obviously. Like, it goes without saying, I want us to win the game, but I don't think that will necessarily happen. But I do want us to get a goal. It'd be nice if it was a little like Chris Solly cross or something like that. Johnny Williams has looked really good as well. Defensive work from him has been good as well.
And
here comes
number 10.
Yeah, that's Anike. I already touched on Anike. Reish has even noticed that Anike is playing really well. Taylor's playing all right. Like, he's trying, but he's just nothing's coming off for him so far. And the rest of our players look all right. Purrington has put a few dodgy crosses in, but I think that'll come with a bit more game time and as we get into the season and stuff like that. Left wing back is a slightly new position to him as well, I believe. I think he's normally used to playing in the back four, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Grealish just looks dangerous, honestly. Like, he's the difference at the moment between the two sides. Here's lots of space for their number 7, and it's a third goal. And Dylan Phillips is fuming with himself because he should have done better. And you didn't want this to turn into a thrashing, really. And that goal going in the 56th minute means it might. I imagine there'll be some subs coming up, but that's not great from Dylan at the back. And oh, actually, is that Amos in goal now? Sorry, it's actually Ben Amos in goal who didn't get to that ball very well. So yeah, Ben Amos with the slight mistake there. And yeah, 3-0 Villa, not great, but we'll see if we can get anything back. Lyle Taylor, goal. First of the season, I suppose, if you're counting this as the beginning of the season.
But it's not the beginning of the season, is it?
Fair point.
I'm just going to say, I reckon that when the season starts, Lyle Taylor will be the first one to score.
Ooh. Come on. Oh no, he went to the deck as well. No, Chucks, no, not before the season. Shit. Oh, so as you all have just seen a little bit, Chucks Anike just pulled off with a tight hamstring and he really went to the deck as well. Oh, the week before the season, listen to that applause. Villa fans not applauding, to be fair, but we are, like Charlton fans, absolutely gutted about that. He has looked our best player in pre-season, more or less, in my opinion, along with obviously Brendan Wiradu. But man, the 76th minute. There's 14 minutes left to play, and then next game, Albie Morgan comes onto the pitch. Yeah, 14 minutes left, and then our next game would have been a league game. Let's see if Albie can do anything, but that is gutting, mate. Absolutely gutting. have to be fair. Like, that was an absolutely stunning goal from I think it was John McGinn, actually, their number 7. Really brilliant goal, and their Premier League quality is just shown in the final third. We probably could have had 2 or 3 ourselves more than we've got, but yeah, we just haven't really just quite found that finishing touch at times. So 7-8 minutes left. 4-2 would be a reasonable scoreline. I think that would be a fair reflection of the game if we could get one more goal. So let's see if we can get it. I think Anike being off now has taken a lot out of us, giving the ball away in the middle of the park here. And this could be 5. No, Ben Amos does all right there. Good positioning. Yeah, I think Anike being off is going to take a lot out of us. Williams is now off, so we've now got sort of Lapsley and Morgan getting some minutes. And let's see what we can do. So final scores on the doors, it was Charlton 1, Aston Villa 4 in the end. I would have loved us to grab one more goal, and we deserved another goal. I think 4-2 would have been a fair reflection of the game. Aston Villa took their chances a lot better than we did, and I don't know, I just feel like they're going to do well in the Championship, in the Premier League this year. Not too worried about us. Defensively, we weren't brilliant. We lost the game, I think, probably in midfield today. Yeah, they were just a very sharp team.
He's just going to very quickly say a few words. So put your hands together. Chris Solly.
Oh, here we go. It's Chris Solly on the mic. I'll pass you over to Chris.
I'm not one for really doing speeches, and I'm not good, so I'll keep it short. Just a massive thanks to Aston Villa for coming down and bringing that crowd along. I really appreciate that. And then to you, the support you've given me from day one, I'll never forget it. And we're going to need you this season. It's going to be tough. But stick with us, we'll be all right. Cheers.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen,